911, where's your emergency?
County, this is Hal with the 911 transfer. I have Charlene on the line. She is in Freehold at number 14, Route 33. She'd like to report her 25-year-old daughter as missing.
Okay, Charlene, you there?
Yes.
Alrighty. So, when did your daughter go missing?
She left me at 10 o'clock last night. She was going back to her house, back to my mom's house where she's staying. And I told her to text me or call me when she got home, and nothing. And I've been calling and texting her all day. I went over there at 4 o'clock, and her car was there, but she was supposed to be at work from 9 to 6. I went back there again like around 8, 9 o'clock, and I found her phone, which she never goes anywhere without her phone, and I can't get into her phone. I can't remember her password, but I was able to see one of her notifications, and her job text her saying, "You didn't show up for work today. Is everything okay?" And we still haven't heard from her. She's still not home.
Okay, what's her name?
Stephanie.
And last name?
Parze, P as in Peter, A-R-Z-E. I've reached out to almost every friend that she has and everything. I can't. There's.
Okay. Do you know what kind of car Stephanie has?
She has a white Hyundai Sonata. It's still in the driveway.
So she didn't leave in her car?
No, and apparently, like, her so-called ex-boyfriend there's a domestic violence thing going on in court, and my one daughter reached out to him to see whether or not he had seen her, and he said that he saw her last night. He stayed there, and she was ready for work this morning, and has not heard from her since all day.
Okay. Charlene,
but like I said, there's a
what's a
domestic
good phone number for
thing
you?
with him.
What's a good phone number for you, Charlene? And her phone was left at her house or with you?
I left it at her house in case she came home. I put it on the charger because I noticed all day today, when I checked it, because I did find your device, and her location was off. So then when I went back to the house again this evening, I did to find your device again, but then I tried to play sound, and it rang, and I found it on the side of the couch.
Okay. What is her ex-boyfriend's name, that there's a history of domestics?
John Osbligen.
Do you know how to spell his last name, or?
Yeah, Ozbilgen.
And then do you know where he lives?
198 Kings Mountain. I think Boulevard maybe? It's in Freehold. Well, Road, I'm not sure what it's Kings Mountain though.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Can I have a physical description of Stephanie?
She's 4'11". She's probably like 115 pounds. Brunette, like dark, brown hair. I would say mid, like, below her shoulder, past the shoulder. Brown eyes. She wears glasses a lot. I don't know. White.
Okay. And she wasn't saying anything about, going somewhere, over the weekend, like maybe going out for a Halloween thing?
No, and she had, my daughter has no money right now, and she had started a job 2 weeks ago, and they told her that they were going to, pay her at the end of the month. So she would actually have gotten her first paycheck either today or tomorrow. And, she has not, wouldn't miss work. She's a nanny. She's taking care of a little girl.
Okay.
and she's not a morning person, you know, so I was thinking, oh, maybe she overslept, you know, but she wasn't there when I was there twice, you know, and then I just had a friend go over there again. She's still not there. He even checked the backyard and the pool and everywhere, and she's still not there. And I've reached out to friends, and no one has heard from her.
Okay. All right, ma'am. And you're currently at 14 State Route 33?
Yes.
Okay. And that cross street of yours, that's Route 9 South and Janet Rhea?
Yeah, I'm the first house on the left after crossing over Route 9.
Okay. All right, ma'am. We're going to have an officer come out there and talk to you. He's going to take a formal report, and we'll see if we can contact her. Don was the last person to see her, though, correct?
John.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, and I called Verizon to. I called Verizon to see if there was any way I could get onto her phone, because I think I know 4 of the numbers. She told me what the password was at one time, and I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
But I couldn't get on. I called Verizon. They said the only thing you could do is do a factory restart, but that would delete a whole thing. I also know that she started going on the dating page on Facebook and was talking to a couple guys.
Okay.
So I don't know whether also but she would never meet somebody in the morning because she's not a morning person. She had to be at work at 9 o'clock, you know.
Okay.
But the funny thing is, if this guy John slept over last night and she was getting ready for work, why would her phone be on the side of the couch? Right.
Okay.
Instead of in the bedroom where she gets ready. She would only be sitting there if she was sitting watching TV.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't, whether he's just saying he really slept over and has, saw her this morning. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I understand that you're upset right now. I would be too. I have an officer that's going to come over and they're going to talk to you.
Okay.
So he's going to be on his way in a few. Okay. So just make sure that either you have a street or a porch light on or something.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
And I have 4 girls. She's my oldest, and I even had other people try and text her and stuff, but obviously she didn't have her phone. She doesn't take her phone. She takes her phone everywhere. So.
Right.
And her car is there, so she, so. But all right, I'm going to go lock the dogs upstairs so that they don't bark. So
okay.
with my daughter. All right,
perfect.
thank you.
No problem, Charlene.
All right.